Hey, it's Luke here, and today I'm going to be showing you my probably very basic setup on how I make YouTube videos. Okay, now let's look at the filming setup. I usually film videos using my phone. Very basic stuff here. The only thing I would say is that I have this little attachment that my phone can go on. I don't really know how to screw this on. I usually need help with it, but I think you just like turn it, I think. So if you can screw things on, then you should be able to do that just fine. There you go, just like that. And never mind, this is completely wrong. Wait, what is happening here? Okay, I just realised you're not meant to screw it on like this. Wait, how did this even work then? Okay, interesting. You're meant to screw it on the other part here. You have to screw it on this side here, basically. So you screw it. I can't really screw things in, but I thankfully was able to do this. So yeah, so you have it like this. And then you just put your phone in, really. I think, is it like this, is it? Oh. Okay, so I guess that's not the iPhone then. Oh, hang on, I get it now. Wait, or do I? No, I haven't seen it quite work as well, unless this is adjustable. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Ooh, don't want to kick myself. So does it currently fit in there? The answer is no, not quite. Like, I need a third arm, really, but I've only got 2 arms, so I don't know. Now, I gotta be honest, someone usually helps me with these things because of my dyspraxia. And I got it back to front. Alright, I guess I could still make this work. Alright, so it needs to be pointing this way, I guess. There we are. Hey, just like that. Whoops, I put it on over the on-off switch. It's funny, like, if I'm trying to figure it out, I might struggle a lot, but once I've figured it out, actually, no, it depends what the situation is. I still might struggle. But in this case, I actually don't find it too bad. Here, we have my computer. So everything you're seeing on this screen is my computer. And you can actually see that I'm actually recording audio through a microphone. The microphone I'm using to record my audio is this microphone right here. For those that are curious, it's called a Blue Yeti microphone. I think it can record up to 48 Hertz. And I hear it's a good entry-level microphone. And I honestly just like the quality of it, really. So if it ain't broke, why try and fix it, you know? So I actually used another blue microphone before the Blue Yeti. It's a blue snowball. I'm not quite sure if you can see it back there, but it's basically that metal ball. It's attached to a little line at the bottom. It's the blue snowball microphone that I used to use. It eventually broke and used this, and I think it sounds a little bit better. So yeah, going well. Oh, and here's my PC. For years, I've done all my work on fairly basic laptops. This is probably the most expensive thing I've ever bought, which is a PC. But I still do work on a laptop as well. It can be a bit slower sometimes, but it does still get the job done. To be completely honest, if you're doing things like vlogging, talking to camera, then you can make and edit these using mobile devices anyways. But then again, I think on at least a moderate setup, you could probably do most of what I do on YouTube as well. The only thing you might struggle with is 4K stuff, but honestly 1080p I still find to be a good resolution, so go 1080. And now right here we have the mic on top of something. It's a little fluffy thing, and this fluffy thing is no other than my duster. But it acts as a good audio damper, so when I'm recording audio, it makes it sound better. And we have a little pile of video games here. Now, I don't always have a pile of video games, but when I want to record myself sitting at the desk, then I usually need something to put the camera on, because if I just have it on the table, otherwise it's just going to seem like my chest or something, and I want it to see my face. It can be quite hard work, actually, getting it to balance. Let's take a look. Camera app. And that's the internet app, even. I never use it. I'm going to try plonk it on as is. And it's already being clumsy. So I find that you can't gotta just be very careful with the positioning of things. Gotta make sure it fits. I usually try and get it narrow, and then I might do some adjustments by adjusting the phone screen itself, and then that kind of seems to almost just need to straighten it out a little bit. So because I want it to be lower down or further up, I just grab the phone screen. I know you can probably do much the same with the legs itself. It all comes down to the legs because that's what's holding it, but I don't know, I kind of feel just brute forcing it with the phone itself or the camera or whatever it is you're using seems to also be an option. I also realised it's recording on the phone. Sometimes the phone has a bit of a mind of its own and just starts recording. Hello, phone. Okay, I'm going to stop recording now. So if I'm out and about, or I can't be near this mic here, then I have two options. I can even use the microphone that the camera that I'm using comes with, or I could use an external microphone. So what I use for my external microphone is that I use a microphone here. It's a little clip-on mic. It's good for filming audio when you're away from your mic. And you also have like this little adapter thingy as well, which basically you plug into the device you want to capture the microphone. So I'll go and set it up now. Let's see. So I might as well start with the clip-on mic. Dyspraxia goes perfectly with these things, but basically if you squeeze this part, it should open up, and when you let go, it clips onto whatever it is you're clipping it onto, really. So I'm going to try and attach it to my t-shirt. I find it difficult because I might not be able to get the angle right. In this case, I managed to get it on nice and easy, but I can't just be like trying to clip it on, it just doesn't clip on for some reason. It's like I thought I had it there, and oh, I guess it's not on. So usually is a bit fiddly. And now that I've actually got it, the microphone attached, I actually might want to, let's say I want to use my phone as the camera, then I'm going to need to plug it in to a USB-C socket, because this is a USB-C cable thingy. So in this case, it's the charger point on my phone. Just plug it in there, and then a little light up thing should start appearing. I also just got to make sure that my microphone is on, because there's like a little power button. So I'm just going to hold that down, and then there's usually a little bit of a light, which is nice and blue, and this is nice and blue as well. So if I was to now start recording, let's say, using my phone, and it will actually tell me recording audio through headset, which is actually just referring to this thing as well. If you want to be extra safe, you can like do an audio, you can do like a recording test to make sure it's capturing the mic okay. And then it should be set ready. And now I'm going to move over to recording with a phone, just so you can tell the difference. Okay, I'm now recording using my phone. So this is the camera I was using just now to record myself. This one records up to 4K. I'm not using the microphone from this now, and I'm also not using the microphone connected to my computer. I'm using the Bluetooth mic connected to my phone. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the reason why the phone isn't recording in 4K is because I'm using the front-facing camera, so selfie mode camera basically. And I don't think the selfie mode camera can actually record up to 4K. That's fine by me. Now, if you've watched some of my videos before, you might remember there being a booth behind me. And there's no booth now. Why is that? And the booth I'm using is actually a portable booth, and it's always in my room. You can actually see it back there in the background. Now, when it's not being used to record YouTube videos, it's actually used as a clothes hanger. Very, very glamorous. It's actually not looking too badly compared to other times. It's usually way more clothes on there, but there's still clothes on there. They're getting in the way, so I'm going to get them off the booth and then set it up behind me. So get off those. Get off that booth. Clothes. Get it off already, I say. The same goes for you too, Scooby-Doo PJ. Get off the booth. Okay, now, I'm going to, I can either drag it or I can lift it. So I usually like to carry it just because I don't like to drag it along the floor. So I'm going to lift it up and just position it how I like. So it's a sort of like a foldy booth, I guess you could say. It's like, they have like these little panels, if you will. And you can like fold them inwards and outwards. Yeah, it's got like some soundproof foam on them as well, which my parents stuck them on for me as a Christmas present. Helps to dampen the audio. And if I want a maximum audio quality, then I'd usually have the booth around my chair for that reason as well. So it gives me a bit of a cleaner background, gives me a slightly better audio. Why not? So I got it set up, and now I just got to look at the phone screen camera and make sure it's how I'm liking it. So this side seems okay. This side, however, is looking a little bit better. So just going to push it around until the camera screen is completely covered with the booth. Now my lighting source usually comes from outside, the sun. And if I'm filming later on in the day and it's shining right on me, it can be a little bit overly saturated. I don't know if saturated is the right word. Overly exposed on my face, should we say. Yeah. So that can be a bit challenging to manage, especially in the later hours of the day when the sun's going down. So got to be careful of that. Otherwise, I just got to use video editing software to do some damage control, so to speak, with like brightness and contrast and things like that. I edit using Sony Vegas, which I got around 10 years ago. I still got the same version, although video editing programs are much cheaper and much easier to use these days. Those are people edit on their mobile phones. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my very basic YouTube setup on how I record YouTube videos. Thank you so much for watching. It's MiffedLuke here. My name is Luke, and I'll be back with more videos coming soon. Goodbye, everyone. Hey.